this is the most important question of this whole podcast.
Lovely,
now.
let's go.
I have to ask you, how did it feel to play Sania Mirza? I don't know how many people know, guys, but Riteish Deshmukh played Sania Mirza in a film. Please just enlighten us.
So in Apna Sapna Mani Mani, of course I play a woman.
I remember him messaging me saying, "Hey, I have played you."
Yeah.
How many years now? 15 years, so it must have
15
been.
years. Yeah.
And he's like, you know, or either he messaged me or I met him, and
No,
he said, you know
we
what?
discussed, we discussed.
And,
When we met
and
it.
this is how he was like, you know what? I played you. I said, what do you mean? I was like, I don't look that manly.
So there's a sequence where Anupam Kher and me and Anupam says, "Tumhara naam kya hai?" I'm like, "Mere naam." And the camera switch pans to your poster like that. Sania.
But you were one of the first people who used, you know, like you were playing a woman, and you actually, it takes a lot of masculinity to do that, right? Because I know you were doing it in a comic role, but you have to be extremely secure about yourself as an actor and as a man to be doing that on mainstream. And you were the one of the first people to do it. And then now, obviously, it's become so common where you've got big comedy shows where you have people who are doing that, and they are the main characters. You never felt a sense of like, how will it look? Or,
No, it was very challenging that time.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you for two reasons. My contemporaries around that time, none of them were doing anything like this. And to just be a woman on screen, okay, and obviously a man trying to be a woman is not appealing to the eyes, you know. And at that point, my father was also the chief minister, so I was thinking, you know, how it's going to turn out, because you know he's a public figure. I am doing a film.
All the more challenging.
All the more
the
challenging.
legacy that was.
But one thing for sure that, and I was constantly in touch with Gina, what to do, whatever. So I did something which I shouldn't have that time, which is waxing. It was the most painful thing. And I did threading. I thought, oh, method acting, करके ये फिर बाल उगना ही बंद हो गए इतना. So it was difficult, but you know, when you do these things and you go to the theatre to watch the film, and when you see people laugh, I feel it just that's the gratification you're looking for.
I don't think anyone could have done it better than how he did it.
I don't think so, but I'm just saying that at that time, it's not like today's times. You're talking about 15 years ago.
It was very difficult.
I remember the first day I got ready. It took me 2.5 hours, wig, makeup, and my makeup dada Nitin is here. He was the one who did my makeup, and the walk. I remember I was walking from my van to the set. I had taken the umbrella low because I didn't know how to face, right?
Yeah.
And Anupam Kher sir was there, Chunky Pandey was there, and they made me so comfortable because they knew that I was slightly, completely nervous. The most nervous I've ever been on a set was on that day. But as actors, and particularly for comedy movies or just actors, people watch movies looking at the screen, but we watch movies looking at the audience.
At the audience.
And the only thing you look, nowadays seats are fine, but I'm saying 15 years ago, 18 years ago, the noise that seats used to make because people used to laugh, the seat used to hit. So that was the sound that really made us feel like, wow, this scene is working, because all the seats were hitting back and making that sound.
So even though you did comedy for a large part and you continue to do it, you also produced a film about sex education for adolescents.
Yeah.
The first film.
Yeah,
first film.
It was your first film. So just talk us through why you picked that topic and how difficult, because that's also ahead of our time. See, what you did 15 years ago is also ahead, and this is also ahead of, I don't know if we're ready fully to do.
So you know, when Balak Palak came to me as a film, Balak Palak in Marathi means Balak are kids, Palak are parents. So Balak Palak. And BP was a short form. And BP also is a short form for a pornography film, like a blue picture, like a blue film.
Okay.
So that was the connotation of Balak Palak and BP. But it was important because it was set in the 80s. It was the childhood that probably my generation has gone through. Inquisitive kids, adolescents.
All of us.
Yeah, all of us trying to grow, wanting to know more, how, where, what. And information right now, it's different, right?
Yeah.
To the age of internet. But just magazines or video cassettes or whatever, not even CDs that time. So it was not only about that, but it was a conversation between kids and parents that need to be addressed. And I think that's true to now also. Like today also, when me and Genelia speak, and we say that it's time to start talking to kids, because as years have changed, I think it's extremely important for us, because we are boys, and we need to address all these issues, get them to understand. See, though we talk about girls and boys are equal, of course they are, I'm not denying that. But at the same time, when kids are growing up, we need to make them understand it's important for you to respect girl child, even if they are your friends, even if they're
There are
equals.
differences in the sex, right? At the end of the
Absolutely.
day, it's not, when we talk about equal, we're not talking about oh, you can punch somebody this hard and so can I. That's not equal. We're
No,
talking
no.
about equal opportunity.
Absolutely. But I mean,
equal-
kids at that age,
Yeah.
oh, she hit me, so I hit her.
Yeah.
So at 5, probably the difference is not much.
Yeah.
But if you let that grow and that 5-year-old becomes 15-year-old, the strength is different.